We are back with Richard Southern on this Monday evening to talk about some of the more interesting stories of the day. And Richard, we know Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos has a pretty large personal bank account, but we know you also can't take it to the grave with you.
A little bit larger than our bank accounts, Erica, just a little bit. 124 billion he has, but now he says he's going to give all of that money or most of it away over his lifetime, telling CNN that he will devote the bulk of his net worth to fighting climate change and supporting people who can unify humanity. And this just in, by the way, to CityNews. Erica and Richie are pretty good at fighting climate change and uniting humanity, aren't we?
Yeah, sure.
He could give us just $1 million and he wouldn't even miss it. Bezos's money, his promise to give it all away, kind of short on details, Erica, but he says he's going to do it. Still, though, it appears he has some scratch set aside for more frivolous things. It's being reported that he's set to team up with Jay-Z to buy the NFL team, the Washington Commanders, for an undisclosed sum. Hey, speaking of $124 billion, you have, it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, $124 billion haircut. Your hair's looking good, Erica.
Thanks, Richard. I'm glad you noticed. Yeah, I had a bit of a haircut over the weekend, so appreciate that. Okay.
Very nice, too.
It's quite a week for the world's population. It's set to hit 8 billion this week, but researchers are concerned with some underlying numbers, Richard.
I don't know who's responsible for keeping track of this exactly, but the United Nations, Erica, says at some point tomorrow, we will cross the 8 billion mark. The 8 billionth person will be born tomorrow at some point, November 15th. It's estimated there are 385,000 babies born worldwide every day. That's about 267 births per minute. The UN projects that Earth's population will be 8.5 billion by 2030, 9.7 billion in 2050, and then 11 billion in 2080. But at that point, it's expected to start falling. You see, people are having fewer babies these days, and that is concerning some. It's unclear the exact cause of that, but, you know, stagnant wages and the increasing use of contraception, possible reasons. Experts say that most people who will be alive in 30 years have already been born. 8 billion people, Erica.
8 billion. It's a lot. Okay, finally, we all know artists like Lady Gaga and Queen have huge followings, including myself, but their fan bases seem to be growing across the alleyways of the world. Explain this one, Richard.
Even the dirty rats, Erica, are enjoying some pop music these days. Turns out, rats, which Toronto has a lot of, as we've talked about in recent weeks, love music, and they even have some famous and favorite songs. Researchers found that rats are able to perceive the beat of music and bop their heads to the rhythm, an attribute previously thought to only exist in humans. Researchers at the University of Tokyo outfitted rats' heads with accelerometers and they put on some songs. You know what their favorite songs were, Erica? Lady Gaga's Born This Way, Queen's Another One Bites the Dust, Mozart's Sonata for 2 pianos in D major, Beat It by Michael Jackson, and Sugar by Maroon 5. The rats like some real bangers, don't they, Erica?
That's quite eclectic, maybe diverse sort of musical taste there. So we're going to have some rat dance parties in Toronto, I guess?
The rat dance party. That's a nice selection there, from Mozart to Maroon 5.
We got to get somebody to DJ that one. Okay, thanks, Richard. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Nice here.
Thanks.